Well, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is me, Anna, and today in this video, we're gonna go and cover Hammurabi's Code. But before covering Hammurabi's Code, I think I have to make a series on that things you must know before you die, because these are very interesting and a very important thing that you guys must know about our history. Well, we're gonna go and start with the Hammurabi's Code. So, what was Hammurabi's Code? Okay, so the Code of Hammurabi is one of the oldest written law codes in the human history, and it was created around 1754 BCE by the king of Babylon, Hammurabi, which is in Mesopotamian civilization. In present day, it's in Iraq. It's basically the set of 282 laws which tells people how to behave in the society, and if they will not behave correctly, they will be punished for their crime. If we talk about the core principle of Hammurabi law, so the core principle of Hammurabi law was lex talionis, which means the law of retaliation, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth kind of justice. For example, the most brutal law of this Hammurabi code were if you are a builder and if a house has been collapsed and killed the owner of the house, then the builder must also set to the death. Or, for example, the owner's son died because of the house collapse made by the builder, then the builder's son will also sentence to the death. So it's time of so it's like a eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, because they believe that justice is by giving equal punishment done by the criminal. If we talk about these laws, so these laws were carved into a large stone pillar which was known as still or stele, and it was placed in a public. And this stone pillar was 7.5 foot tall. And the kind of areas that this law covered was family laws, which talk about marriage and divorce, property and trade, work and wages, and crime and punishment, etc. etc. But the very important thing that these punishment were not common to everyone. For example, in Mesopotamia, there were three classes: the rich nobles one, which were known as Awilu, the common people, which were known as Mushkinu, and last, the slaves, which were known as Wardo. If you hurt a noble, then a severe punishment will be given to you. But if you have hurt a slave, then it's just regular punishment, a normal fine, which is kind of injustice, but this it's ironic, right? But it's like a justice according to the Mesopotamian people, according to the Mesopotamian king. And at the top of the stone pillar, there is an image of Samash, the sun god and the god of justice, which depicts that these laws are not just made by the king, but they are divine laws given by the deity in order to make people behave in the society. So yep, I guess that's it for the video, and this was Hammurabi's code. And basically this Hammurabi's code is important and is studied by the historians, studied by the archaeologists, because it explains how the society was ordered, how the society was managed by the ancient kings, and because these types of laws were later followed by various other kings, it helps a lot for the historians or for the archaeologists to know that how the society was behaved, how the society was managed by the earlier kings, what type of punishments do they get, what type of laws, what type of earlier laws were created. So I guess yeah, that's it for the video. Hope you guys like it. Do subscribe for more such content, and bye for now.